LGBTQ Green Acres effect. As survey says, gay men want cities while lesbians want country. The 1960s TV show Green Acres, that could be today's LGBTQ conflict, one half of the couple wanted a city penthouse view, and the other wanted farm and rural life. The 2020 United States Census has now confirmed what many in the LGBTQ plus community have long observed. Gay men and couples are predominantly drawn to major urban cities, especially those on the coast. The survey showed lesbian couples often choose small towns and rural settings. Counties with the largest number of partnered gay men are San Francisco, Manhattan, and Boston. San Francisco County stands out with nearly 6% of households consisting of gay male couples, the highest concentration in the U.S. On the other hand, the Berkshires in Massachusetts, Portland Valley in Oregon, and Asheville in North Carolina lead in lesbian households. The Berkshires, known for its scenic beauty and educational institutions, boast the highest concentration of lesbian households in America, nearly 4%. Farm living or penthouse view? Which one is for you? Well, I can see that, right? I can see that. When I lived in San Francisco, I had quite a few girlfriends in San Francisco, and they wanted to go to Guerneville, and they wanted to go to, weird hiking places, and I'm like, in a dress and heels? Like, what do you mean? So I totally get it. The Berkshires are so inundated with all these lesbian couples, and it's a beautiful thing. Asheville, you go there and you're going to run into a bunch of, artisan making, crunchy lesbians that are having the best time of their life, And when you think of the boys love San Francisco. They love New York. They love Boston. They love hotspots, Wilton Manors, right? South Beach. That's where, that's where the boys like to go. But I think that there's also an interchange of both. I mean, there's also gay boys that love the country. We had two boys that went out, the Midway Motel. They ended up going to Lacachuquichuqui, some city like that in Florida, and opened up a motel and ended up bringing drag shows and everything in the middle of Trump world, So we're everywhere, But the census does definitely show us some things that we probably already thought of in the past.
So, I mean, I'm not coupled, so I guess I'm not included in this sentence. I'm not coupled, America. But I'm a city boy, but I am now starting to think maybe I'm going back to my roots and I want to go back to the country.
Really?
Yeah.
It's really our condition, especially of a certain age, isn't it? Like, I grew up in Western New York in a city of 12,000 people and could imagine nothing more than being in a big city, and had to make it to New York, to San Francisco. But the same thing, like, I've actually started growing plants on my patio and never thought I would enjoy nature. I'm having those thoughts too. Should we get a cabin together in the middle of Asheville?
Maybe you lesbians. I love it.
I'm wearing Birkenstocks.
Oh, are you?
Well, I was just going to say, this is not only going out to the United States, it's going out to the world. So
oh, good. Well,
there's greater opportunity.
That's perfect.
But,
I'll learn your language.
Okay. Hey, I like living in a big city, but I would love to live in a smaller place for 6 months out of the year. So, and I've been that way for many, many years.
Okay.
So,
all right.
yeah.
See, so it's not something that with age for some people, because I was with you, I grew up in New Jersey. It is a big city, but not in comparison to New York. Right. So it was like, okay, the second I turned 17, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Exactly.
So
that's what we all do.
So you end up wherever the hell you end up. All right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wherever your heart is, or wherever you fall in love with some cute twink or some, stud, that's where you end up.